What's happening, y'all? I'm the Balkan Nostalgic, and this is SlickBlast RapCast. I have some special guests, and I've been communicating with these brothers for the last 3 weeks, and I'm pretty hyped up. Some West Coast legends, and I'm pretty hyped about this. Dawson, what's going on, man? Much love. So 3 of the 5 original members of Anotha Level, a legendary West Coast group that Ice Cube discovered back in the day. I'm gonna have 3 of the 5 guests on, and I'm pretty excited about that. So we got Ced Twice, Bambino Brown, and Stenjo, 3 of the original MCs of Anotha Level. They're a groundbreaking hit. Aaron, much love. Dale, Dawson, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm a little under the weather. God is good. Passed my COVID test with flying colors. Negative on COVID, so I was a little scared, but I just had a little cold. I got a little cold situation, so try to fight through it, though. You know, that's how we do. We just gotta fight through things. But I'm pretty hyped to have these guys on, because 1994 was the first time that I saw these guys on the TV, and MTV Raps played them, Rap City. Them 2 networks in particular played What's That You Saying About the West Coast? What's that just saying about the West Coast? You got flavor, Anotha Level. And it was just a catchy hook, and then of course lyrically they were just on point in a harmony kind of way. So it's just pretty dope to have these guys on. Crate Diggers, what's up, my brother? Thanks for being on as well. Appreciate you. So what I'll do is, definitely, man, I appreciate you. This is 30 plus years in the making, you know. So I think this is definitely a special one, because again, a lot of us loved this song when it came out, you know, and then their album is very, very dope. I mean, if you know, I got a chance to revisit it a couple of times, and it's great. So we'll definitely be chopping it up with the gentleman, and let's see. So I did tell him 6:30 PST, 8:30 my time. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm gonna Ced Twice. I sent Ced Twice an invite. All right. And what's going on, journalist Sincere? What's up, my brother? Much love to you as always. Keep doing your thing, man. You know, I'm glad we got to get on Mix and Match, actually, fellas. We got to do Mix and Match soon. That'll be dope for you guys to get on. Dale, Aaron, you guys too. Mix and Match, a list of 10, anything goes. Crate Diggers, he was on. He did his thing. He did a great job. Yeah, man, definitely, man. I hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys are healthy. And I'm happy that you guys are on with me. I do appreciate that. So what I'm doing is I sent an invite to 2 of the gentlemen, all right, from Anotha Level. I'm sending another invite. Okay. Yeah, man, absolutely. Merry Christmas. That's for sure. No doubt. It's been an interesting December, just an interesting year, you know, all around. All right, there goes the brother right there, Bambino Brown. So I'm glad that he's on. That's a beautiful thing. And then we can set the tone and have the 2 other gentlemen on as well. Yeah, I love it, man. All right, so word. Bambino, please send me a request, and that way I can get you on. All right? And then that way we can get the other brothers on. We'll set it off. Once again, 3 of the 5 MCs of Anotha Level, iconic West Coast hip-hop group. Their debut was in 1994, to be exact. And What's That You Say About the West Coast? What's That You Say was the banger. I mean, that was a part of that movement, you know? So very special track. And just hearing the whole album again, it was great. It was great to hear the album again. Ced Twice, what up, my brother? All right. Bambino sending a request. Please, Ced, do the same. Beautiful. So we got Bambino about to come on live, and then we'll keep on percolating the situation as it progresses. There he is.
Yo, my bad, Joe. What's up, Nostalgic?
What's going on, my brother?
What's good, bro?
Man, it was good to see your mug finally, man. You know.
Yeah, good to see yours too, bro. We've been talking for a minute, talking football and shit.
That's right. You already know, man.
Yeah. Your Bears are on now, man.
Fans.
You decided to roll with us over your Bears, or you recording the game, or what?
No, guess what? I'm not even watching the Bears game. I'm recording it.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You decided to rock with us over the Bears game. My Raiders are on too. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to rock with you over that. My son's in there watching it now. He'll root for the Raiders when it's not the Chiefs playing. But anyway, man, what's good? Thanks for representing for us, man, and bigging up the AL, bro. I appreciate it.
No, you got it, my brother. And looks like Ced's trying to send a request, so I'm gonna try to add him on as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay, all right. So yeah, this is dope, man. And then when you got friends that got group chats talking about the game, I'm like, I can't even look at my phone. Everybody's always trying to spoil something, whether it's a movie or a damn game.
Yeah, wifey is a Minnesota fan, so she rolling with the adversary. She's going for them Vikings.
Oh, that's super cool that y'all got that little rivalry. I like that.
Yeah, every time we go to a game, the fucking Vikings won, man. Should be pissing me off. So she talks mad shit every time.
I believe it too. I believe it, man.
So you're in the Chi, right?
Yeah, man. I'm in Chicago, man. A windy ass city. No snow yet, but eventually that's coming at some point.
Yeah. Man, unfortunately, Stinjo, he had to take care of, he got called into a business meeting late, so he's not going to be able to join us. But Ced is going to join us. Stinjo is at Creative Advertising. I know you saw some of his stuff. He does those dope videos and whatnot.
Yeah, I saw that. It's nice.
Dope with marketing and stuff. If you ever need anything or anybody out there needs something, definitely check for Damone. For Stinjo, man. Stinjo also has an app. That's called InstaPass. That's really dope. Okay. And you can buy tickets online for games and all kind of stuff. You can send money. It's kind of like a cash app too. He has InstaPass and InstaCash. So we'll send you all that stuff, man. But we're rocking still. Me and Ced, who's about to join on, we did a documentary, which if you go to my bio, you can watch it. It's an hour documentary called Music Made Me Do It. And it's just about my journey in hip hop and how much hip hop meant to me growing up as a kid. My mom was into music. My grandfather on my dad's side, my mom and my dad's side was both music, right? So my mom sang with Stevie Wonder and whatnot. So when we was doing hip hop, you ever heard that song, Love, Light, and Flight, Fuel, Injection, Passion? That Stevie Wonder song, Love, Light, and Flight. My mom is singing that hook.
Are you serious?
Yeah, word up.
God bless your mom. Oh
my uncle is Shuggy Otis. I don't know if you know Strawberry Letter 22 and all of that. Anyway, I got a family history of music. So when we did the Anotha Level stuff, moms was like, it's a lot of cursing, it's a lot of genocide, it's a lot of things that they felt rap wasn't gonna last. It was gonna be a fad like disco. And I was one of them kids like, no, this is gonna last forever. And look at it. Hip hop is the longest genre of music, damn near 50 plus years, 5 decades of being on top and being the groundbreaking music. Absolutely. And that's rare, bro. I really think so. That's what Music Made Me Do It is about. It's just about my journey in hip hop and watching it grow and being the kid that was watching Slick Rick and Run DMC and KRS-One and Rakim, and just knowing that shit was just something groundbreaking. Yeah. And wanting to be a part of it. So if you out there and you rock with Anotha Level, you rock with my man Nostalgic, definitely go to my bio. First, follow me at Bambino's World, and then check the link in the bio for the documentary. It's free. It's called Music Made Me Do It. And make sure if you smoke, you roll one up, or if you drink, have your little drink and get into some hip hop. It's really dope.
Man, thank you for that, man. That's good to know. I'm excited to watch that. I'll definitely peep that this Sunday, possibly, for sure. So,
That
you know.
and said who? Well, I don't know where he's at. Is he joining us or what?
Yeah, so it looks like the IG police are kind of playing tug of war with us because I sent him a request and he sent me a request, but eventually we'll get him out. We'll keep working.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
You know
Yeah,
how
we're
it is.
talking about Ced. Ced was doing a bunch of commercials, man. He was on a bunch of Super Bowl commercials, Miller Lite commercials.
Really?
Yeah. You will remember those. What was the Miller Lights when they used to fight about?
Yeah.
Taste great.
Yes.
There goes Ced. What up, Ced Twice?
Let's see. Yo, what up? What up?
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? I pulled over. I'm just ready. What's going on?
Man, good to have you on, man. Good to have you on. Okay, so it's freezing up a little bit, but hopefully he can get back on with us.
Yeah, so we'll keep rocking.
Yeah,
Ced should have gotten there some Wi-Fi. He's trying to do it from the car and probably having some problems.
Okay, I see.
But tell me about what you want to know, man. Like, is there any questions you got about the AL? And
so I got looking, man. I want to. Well, first and foremost.
What?
Rest in peace,
Stix.
First and foremost, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for doing what you've done for hip hop culture, not just in the West Coast but universally. And me as I was 14, and I'm not trying to make you sound old because you look good, man.
No, it's all good, bro.
But in essence, naturally, I was a 14-year-old kid, watching Rap City and MTV Raps. When I wasn't in the mood to play football outside or Johnny Tackle. Yeah. And man, I used to record on VHS all these bangers on Rap City and MTV Raps. And Another Level, you guys were a part of that movement where it was Souls of Mischief, the Pharcyde, and you guys. So I want to thank you guys for what you have done for hip hop culture, and I appreciate from a fellow Chicagoan. I want to say thank you for what you have guys done in history, and it's timeless. And man, it's a blessing to have you guys on, man, and I truly appreciate that. So thank you. I want to give you guys your flowers.
Thank you, bro. When you inboxed me and told me what it was about, man, I just appreciate it. Because I agree, man. I was really hard on us back then, and I knew we were dope, but we always wanted to perfect our craft and get better, and I think we did over time. But when I go back and listen to that album and realize how special it was for just dropping really one single that made it to radio, and the potential that it had to do more, it just amazes me. And sometimes I get frustrated with the woulda, coulda, I wish we woulda did this or did that. But then I'm happy with the space where I'm at now. And that butterfly effect, had that happened, then the things that are happening now wouldn't have happened. So I'm kind of okay with it, And
there he is.
What up, Twice? It keeps freezing.
He couldn't come in once. He had to come in. He had to come in twice.
What's up, Nostalgic? I'm going in and out, man. You guys keep doing your thing.
I like it. No, you're moving now. I like it. You're moving, and that's good. That's a good sign.
Okay, cool.
That's a beautiful thing. So I was just saying to Bambino, I wanted to thank you guys for what you have done for the culture. And son of a gun, it's doing the little ring thing again. But hopefully he hears me.
He can hear you.
Okay. I just wanted to once again thank you guys. I've always thought you guys have been a dope underground West Coast group, and I've always been enamored by West Coast hip hop. Not obviously universally with everything, but just West Coast hip hop has always been special to me, man. As a Chicago kid, I've always been intrigued by it, and the influences, the flavor, and your laid back style. It was just you guys just had that before swagger was a thing, right? Before it was a word and a term. You guys had that natural aura, right?
Thank you, bro. And you said you were 14, bro. I was 16.
Look at that. That's nuts. You were 16?
I was a kid. That's where Bambino comes from. Stix, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Gave me that name talking shit in the studio because my name was some stupid shit like the Riddler. I think I was the Riddler.
The Riddler.
I was the Riddler. What was my other? Ced will tell you the name I had. I'm forgetting right now. But me and Ced had a little group, and then I had a group with my cousin when I was in junior high school. So that's how. So Stix, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Would fuck with me in the studio and be like the little Bambino, and him and Laylaw from Above the Law who signed us. He also
Wow.
used to say that shit too, like just clowning because I was the youngest, and they would be like, "The little Bambino wants to be grown all the time. The little Bambino thinks he's a grown up," and da da da, you know. And so I'd be like, "Fuck y'all." They would be like, "Bambino's kind of hard though. That's kind of a hard name, and you are the youngest in the group, you know." So Bambino in Italian is baby, you know. So the youngest of the group, and that's where that name came from.
That's
But
super dope, man. That's super dope.
yeah, man, I appreciate the West Coast hip hop style was kind of a style born within a culture of gangster rap, if that makes
Yes,
sense.
absolutely. Yeah.
Hip hop was a big deal, but everybody from the hood wasn't necessarily on the set, and we was them guys. Like I grew up in the '60s neighborhood. Like Nip and Black Sam are my homeboys for real.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
them from, you know, Nip used to come in my dad's burger stand, and our posters and shit were in there. So Nip was inspired by us, but he took it to a whole, you know, that dude
Right.
profit. But you know, coming from the hood, we didn't bang. We was more on some player party fun, dress
Right.
and fly. We was in high school getting in clubs. We had fake IDs and shit. Like we got into grown-up clubs. Like kids now, they act younger. We was trying to go be grown. We were
Right.
trying to make older women think we was their age, lying and shit.
Yeah.
We were just about having fun. And I missed that about just life as a youngster, cats, you know, being fly and just being young and
Yeah.
getting after chicks and positive shit, not trying to kill each other. I was so sick of, like, my buddy got shot when I was in seventh grade, Jason Jones.
I'm sorry to hear that.
After that, you know, and a couple people just getting shot and shit. Like, that's nothing fun about that for me.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we in LA, it's Bentleys everywhere and Ferraris. And so we grew up right on the borderline of Crenshaw. So one way, it was Ladera Heights, where it was the paper, black people had money, and it was like doctors and shit like that. One of the most prominent African-American neighborhoods in the country, if you look it up. And then across Crenshaw, once you got closer to Crenshaw, it got gangster. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
growing up, we were able to see both sides. And within that was also backpack cats at like Lamert Park, who used to tag and do
All right. There we
you
go.
know. And so that's where Freestyle Fellowship and them cats is from, like the Lamert Park area. And so us being like some swagger player motherfuckers from the hood, the hip hop backpackers used to want to battle us a lot. And that was those was the days where you had to really put your MCing on the line. These auto-tune singing cats today, I dig some of them, and they
don't get me started with that, please.
Hey, I'm not gonna diss them because some of them make melodic, dope hooks and good hits and music, but it gets repetitive to where it sounds like one long song. I think them niggas should do the hook, and then they should go get a KRS-One nigga in their hood to rap. Like, you rap the verse, and I'm gonna sing this auto-tune hook. They might be better off with that.
A nice balance.
But back in our days, we used to have to battle, man. Cats would be like, yo, you better have 16 bars for me, or I'm about to lace you up with some bars and dish you. And so I think I missed that competitiveness where it didn't turn into guns. It just turned into MCs, you know, sharpening each other's swords, so to speak. You know, who got the dope flows? Whoever in the streets had a name for that was always
Oh, he froze on us, Bino.
Oh, not Ced Twice. Not okay. He's back. That beautiful.
Okay, there you go.
Love it.
that twice.
What
You
up?
came in more than twice.
Yeah, that's
Man, I was trying to get to the house. I was in the car. I couldn't get the connection. It was dark. I heard you was holding it down. I was like, do it.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you being on as well, man. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, it's all good, man. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, man. Again, man, it's a special moment for me because I've been rocking with y'all since day one. So it is a special moment to have y'all on full circle, 30 plus years in the making, and you guys are alive and healthy, and that's important. You know what I mean? Especially in these times. So I'm grateful to have you gentlemen on.
Oh man, thank you. Appreciate that. That's some motivation right there. I talk to my guys all the time. Be like, yo, man, you know, the game doesn't have an age anymore.
It doesn't.
You know, anytime we could just drop something and you know, there's a platform for us to see who's out there, see who's listening to us. You know, man, it used to be, you know, like a time limit on just being an artist, but now it's like a lifetime thing.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because a lot of MCs from the 90s and legends like yourselves, a lot of people are still doing it, and it's relevant still because it speaks to what's going on now. And of course, and I'm not gonna say old heads like us. I'm gonna say wiser, experienced heads
I like
like
that.
us.
Yeah, I
Hey,
like that.
hey, seasoned,
Right?
man. You're not old. You
Season.
just
Okay,
seasoned,
okay.
brother. You
That's
just
what I'm
seasoned.
saying.
You know, you a little more well done than these little young raw. They still raw. We well done now. You feel me? We don't play with that
Yeah.
shit. Like, but we'll still sauce on your ass in a second.
Hey.
You know, forever young, man. Even though we
Right,
handling our
right.
business as mature men and
Yeah.
with families and whatnot,
Yeah.
you still know how to live when you want to and enjoy life. And like Ced said, we still got music, man. Wait till you hear the music that we've done lately. I think
Woo.
we're some of the artists that our talents went this way.
Yeah.
And people are gonna say, how the fuck did you guys not drop this shit?
Yep.
And I just think we got to figure out a creative way to hit them with some golden era music where they can receive it for what it is and understand it was different than today. It's okay to be different. Back then, you had to be different because originality had to be, or you would get dissed if you sound like somebody else.
Yep.
So I think we missed that gumbo in hip hop where it's just like, oh, that artist, he sounds like Busta Rhymes. Oh, that artist, he sounds like Future. Oh, that artist is Dre. Because you might have had two cats that were similar that you could compare.
Yeah, there was always two.
Always two. Yeah, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Slick Rick, Dana Dane. You feel me?
Right.
You know, you feel me? But you couldn't just bite. And you know, I appreciate the artists that are trying to be original, you know, and making sure that they be themselves and not fake. We weren't faking about being players. And that's what we were young and doing back then.
That's true. That
was
true.
That was natural back then. It was natural.
Yeah.
Right?
It was natural.
Hey, so man, we could get into that. I like to call it the virtual DeLorean, man. I'm a big Back to the Future fan, so I like to use those references. But if we can go back to the foundation of your guys' friendship, and of course the other gentlemen that were on Another Level, how did that happen, man? Were you guys like just you went to school together? Can you guys kind of break down how you guys meshed together naturally and made it happen?
I taught Ced a lot about herself.
Oh, here you go.
Now, hey, Ced is my big homie. Ced is 1 year older than me. And Ced we went to one of the flyest high schools in LA. Anybody can rep. Westchester High School for basketball and having the prettiest women in the city. And a lot of entertainers came out of Westchester too.
I remember football too that year we went 10-0.
Yeah. Gonna be great years.
Yeah.
But Trevor Ariza came out of there. Regina
that's dope.
who else said the good girls? What were they called? Oh no, that was
It was
one went to Westchester. The Wascals. Remember the Wascals?
Yeah.
Remember the Wascals?
Of course,
They came out of there.
The Wascals, and remember Caution, the homie Gonzo went to summer school.
Yes.
Gonzo. Rest in peace, Gonzo. Gonzo is my nigga from Dorsey. Me and Ced, we used to play football against Dorsey and Palisades. Ahmad played for Palisades. Remember?
Yeah, Ahmad.
Of course, back in the day,
Back in the day when I was
Ahmad,
young. That motherfucker was hard in football.
Really?
For real. He was a safety.
He was. I remember that.
Dope.
Him and his cousin, they looked the same. Remember them said at Pally? Them niggas was hard. They was hitting.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, man. But we all, you know, we have been knowing each other, but we really start meshing in high school, probably like 9th, 10th.
9th grade summer, you was in
10th grade. Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
that far back.
Yeah. And,
that's amazing.
You remember, Ced? Because I know I'm talking a lot. Sorry. You can always tell me to shut up, man.
I'm good. You guys are good. It's your platform, man. This is your world right now.
Ced, do you remember? Because, nigga, if you don't tell the truth, I'm about to tell it. So do you remember exactly how we met?
How we met? Let's see. Did we meet playing basketball with at Westchester Park?
Remember with Sam, the Asian dude who had the basketball
Yeah, he was
team?
the coach, right?
He was the coach. So we used to play basketball with them. But listen, 9th grade summer school, I decided to come to Westchester early because I heard it was so many bad broads. I'm like, I'm going to get in early and kind of feel my way around.
Right.
Ced was in summer school. We had a math class with Keisha Ziegler, fine ass, and and a couple and Lisa Harris. But Ced was a fly nigga. Nostalgic, like I thought my gear was super tight. And quietly, you don't tell a motherfucker, but you like, damn, this nigga's fresh every day. Like,
right?
Where'd you get those? Where'd you get those from?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay, we can't afford Nordstrom's
you know
right
what?
now, but they got them at Marshall's for cheap.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
Hey, that's the first time I heard that in 30 years. All the years I've known you. Thank you, man. I feel
Man,
good.
I feel the love.
Hey,
I feel the love.
so Ced put me on like, yo, bro, these jeans is dope, polo dope, this, that, the Timberlands is popping into school, the low top joints with the thick, with what were they called, the moccasin version of the Timberlands with the bubble gum sole.
Oh, nice.
So we was
Yeah,
polo shirts. You didn't wear the same thing twice to school. That's how fly Westchester was. Like everybody was swagging in certain areas of the school.
Damn.
And we had gangbangers. We had Mexican essays, 18 streets. We had
it was everybody.
Linux.
It was just.
I believe
We had
man.
Linux. We had Rolling 60s. We had Sex Jerks. We had a few Bloods from Inglewood that played basketball, so they didn't get in no fights because they was too good in basketball. So the Crips would be like, we're gonna stall them out because they hooping. But we wasn't on that shit. We was like, I was from a crew called Gent. So Damone, speaking of Damone was 2 years ahead of me. So
Okay.
no, 3. I came in the 9th. He was a senior.
No, Damone is 2 years. Oh yeah. Stones is 1 year older. So we were like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, right?
Damone and Stix was in the 12th.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh man, we was kicking it with the seniors, man. We was.
Yeah. You was a freshman. You was a sophomore.
Yeah.
Damien
Stones was a junior.
Damien was a junior. Damone was a senior. Franco was a senior, and Stix was a senior. So you feel me?
Hey, but tell them about how we used to
Stix,
freestyle. Tell them about how we used to freestyle on nutrition and all of that.
Yeah, I would like to hear that. That'd be dope.
With Rashawn and it used to be all kind of catches coming to
West. Yeah,
Rashawn
from the West Coast. He used to make me nervous about busting. Like I knew I had but that nigga was like he was battle ready.
Yeah.
And I was more playing with rap at that time. Like I would write me a few verses, but I wasn't in the ciphers like that. I freestyle in the car when I would get drunk, and I was on. Damn, can I say that on here?
No,
I was like, you know,
you're good.
We in 9th grade. We would get faded on the weekends and go out. And remember, I was online for Gent Ced, and Mike Avery used to be like, he became a record exec later. We'll talk about him. But he was like, freestyle about where we going. And I was online like a frat line for this crew called Gents in LA. We used to throw all the after parties and shit like that. And he used to make me rap in the back.
What up, Stenjo?
What up, Stenjo? There goes Stenjo right there.
Creative Control. What's up, bro?
Uh-oh.
What up, Brody?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, where's Stones? He was like, somebody said my name.
Where DJ Stones at?
I'm looking for Stones.
I see your brother Shotty. What up, DJ Shotty?
What up, Shad? I see you, Rashad the DJ.
Rashad, much love to you, brother. Much love.
That's my brother.
That's Ced's brother. But people,
okay,
so let me make it short. Ced put me on. Damone Stenjo came and grabbed me and asked me to be from this crew called Gents. So I had heard a lot about them. Only a certain amount of niggas get put on Gents. They're not gangbangers, but they respected enough, and they wear dope clothes and throw fly parties and go to college and have fly chicks. And I was like, okay, I like all check.
They were those dudes. They were just those dudes.
They were just those dudes. So So Ced was from the football crew, Double H, honorary homeboys. And so we played football. So Stix came to me and said, look, I'm going to hustle up this keyboard. And Stix was really smart. He's the one who got me into real estate. He started a mortgage company like after we did Another Level. He was a very sharp dude, went to Berkeley, UCLA. He socked Ced in the jaw a few times.
Right. They were trying to bring this story, man. But we had
man.
Remember
he threw that?
He hit you with an you
that one in there.
Nah, man.
He hit you with an you can.
We was in the studio one night, and I forgot what we was talking about, but Stix was older, and he used to always be just regulating everything.
And Ced bombed on him.
And I swung on him, and he moved. He was fast, and he must have jumped up and tried to get me. I got up out of there quick.
So nostalgia. We real homeboys that grew up together. Like they went outside, fought, we broke them up, whatever the case may be. But this is later. So Ced and we used to freestyle, and we started a little group. What was it called, Ced? Something with Seth and Steve-O. Remember that? We had that group.
Yeah, well, I know you have Risky Business.
That's
business.
Yeah, Risky Business.
So I was in a group called Risky Business.
And then Steve-O and then Seth, it was EXS. It was Extraordinaires Crossing Stereotypes. Dude, I found one of those notebooks the other day. I could not believe it.
What's the
That's
name
with
of
those
that group? Wait,
same
what's the name of that
lyrics.
group again? The last one you said?
It was called EXS.
Okay.
It was like a crew, because when we were in high school, everything was like a 3-letter crew, like OMD,
yeah,
off my dog.
yeah.
Right.
You know,
On my
EXS,
yeah.
extraordinaires,
Yeah.
crossing stereotypes. It was just that time where
Hey,
everybody was
TMH, too many
TMA,
hoes.
too many hoes, KPL, you know, killing parties lately, killing punks. It was that's what it was all
Yeah,
about during that
Yeah.
time. It was a lot of
nothing but
like
trouble.
tagging crews, and yeah, MBTs came up out of that,
Nothing but
KWS.
trouble.
Yeah, but we
Love
had
it.
a group called EXS, and I remember we took some pictures over by Coliseum and I think La Brea, by those railroad tracks over
For
there
that.
back in the day. And
Was I on that shoot?
I think that was me and Steve on that one.
Yeah.
And it's funny
Because
because
we did railroad tracks before with the
we
AL. We did the
we
Slauson.
did
Slauson track.
Slauson. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
Slauson when we did that video for what's the one, bud? We did photos there. We did photos by the art of graffiti right there.
Yeah.
We did
Hella times. Hella shoots. Then we shot
yeah,
that
man.
we shot that video on the
Yeah.
Crenshaw wall, the Essence.
The
Which
Essence. That's
dope.
what it was. Yeah.
You'll
the
like that
Essence.
song. Look, you could look that up too. Another Level, or is it Another Level Essence? It's called
Okay.
Essence. It's a video that we did some years back, like when Obama was in office.
Really?
Yeah, talking
Yeah,
about
this
the
is
social-
like 08 when he was about to. He was like Barack Obama for president. This is back
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
day.
running. He was running for president, and
just
it's
trying to drop
it's
some
a
conscious.
substance.
Like
It's a substance song too. That's just dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a dope record.
yeah,
Love it. I'm gonna have to peep that for sure.
yeah. And,
Okay, so where was we at on the story? All right, so me and Ced invited me to be in EXS,
yeah.
kind of, right?
We just all was flowing anyway.
We was
And
all
then-
flowing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
But-
natural.
So Stix comes to me and says, I'm hustling up this keyboard, and I want you to be in a group. You know, y'all from Gents, but I want you to write for Stinjo, because Stinjo
Yeah.
wasn't rapping at all, which is
Wow.
crazy because he
He
became
was like Easy E. He was
he
like
became-
Easy E.
he was like Easy E, but then
He
he
had
found
that
his
kind of flavor,
pen.
huh?
Hey, yeah, he was Easy E at first, but then he found his pen into the first album, and his pen started going nuts. Like it tapped into something in him, and I would say he excelled. Like on our records that came,
Oh yeah.
he started coming with them bars. I remember when it hit him, we was on tour, and he wrote the verse for "Doubt We Ever Quit."
Oh,
Look
yeah.
that record up, and he
Oh,
came
yeah,
banging on the hotel door like, "Wait till you hear this shit I just wrote."
Yeah.
And from that day, it was over. Like
Yeah.
that nigga would call me with shit sometimes. That all them rhymes where it make you laugh. That's just hard as fuck. Like he just say some slick shit. So anyway, so back to the story.
Stix was telling you he was getting the keyboard.
Yeah. Stix
Right.
pulled
And then,
me
yeah.
to the side and said, let's do this group, right, for Damone. And I was like, well, hold up. The homie Ced is dope. I could bring Ced in, and it could be
Yeah.
me, Damone, and Ced as the rappers, and Stix, you and Stones do the beats, and that'll be that. And so he went and got the keyboard. I talked to Ced. Ced was with it. Okay, let me fill it out. Let me, y'all gents, and I'm from Double H. Well, let me fill it out. See if I want to leave NXS or whatever.
Yeah,
If I want to leave NSX,
I remember doing it. Hey, and then I remember we were right there off of what was that? 64th and La Brea. What was that? What was that liquor store right across from the gas station that we always go to? Mighty Mart? No,
Nelson's.
not Mighty Mart.
Nelson's.
We were right across the street from Nelson's, and Stinjo was telling me about the group too. Like, man, I remember he was like, yeah, Bud and and Stinjo and I remember he was like, man, we come be part of this group, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
we and then Bud, I already knew Bud from school. We all knew
Bambino is Bud. So if you ever wonder when he says
Bino,
Bud,
sorry.
that's Bambino.
Oh, when he's saying that, okay. All right,
Yeah, that's
good to know.
Bambino. I'm sorry, Bino. I thought it was just me and you, man. We on live, bro. We on live.
It's all good.
Yeah. So then we so from there, then what was one of the first songs we did, Bino? That's,
we got what you want. What you want.
What you want? Another ever. Don't remember. We remember Funky Worm. Ooh,
Yeah, I was
Worm.
gonna say that. Krishna and Shonda came over, and we was smoking some bud, and we was listening to that song "Funky Worm" by Who was Funky Worm
Funkadelic, I
by?
believe it was.
By
That's
Ohio
not-
Players.
Ohio Players,
Players.
yeah,
Oh,
Funky
okay. I
Worm.
was gonna
That's
say Parliament for some reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Ohio
Parliament,
Players.
Yeah,
yeah.
ballpark. Yeah.
Oh, Drake killed that sample a million times. So we fucking
Yes,
with
he
that
did.
sample.
Yep.
And that
Yeah.
it sounded like the Cobra Tamer or Cobra.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a song called Ooh, the Herb. The Worm. And the Worm was the J. And so that was one song. And the other song was What's That You Say? And it was What's That You Say to another beat though.
Yeah.
Sticks and Stones had it to another beat, right?
Yeah, what was that beat that we had it to? I remember we had the hook and we had the.
Hold on, bro. I'll give you the whole shit, nigga. I'll go
Okay,
elephant
let's
on this
go.
shit. I'll give you the whole play. So we do those. We do those in the back of Stix' mama house because remember she used to say, "Y'all, when y'all be big, I'm gonna need something because I gotta go to work, and y'all, I gotta go to work, and y'all ain't here pumping this music and shit in the back house, smoking and shit, and y'all need to go home." So we was like, all right, moms, we about to knock this out and we gone. That's where Ced got. We meet at Stix' house by 6 and then beat out by 8. Truncate the track, get the broadcast straight.
Yeah. Because we did
so
meet at Stix' house to get out because mom was like,
his mom was like, you niggas better get the fuck out of here. So look, we would go there and record, right? We was vibing because they were just starting to make beats that we liked. So Stix and Stones was learning how to make beats, and every time they would get better, and we would come with something new. And so they came with the Buzz song. So we said, fuck it, we need to step it up a notch. So we need the demo to sound a little bit better. So I'm like, my grandfather is big in jazz, and he had his whole house is a studio.
Yeah, I remember.
We still own that house on 73rd. That should be, nigga. That should be our museum.
Really?
For real.
And no, we need to put a studio back over there.
Yeah,
just,
for real.
And just be right
Let's
there.
Let's do it. We can
manifest it. We're manifesting it right now.
We could do it, Ced. I was already thinking about doing it. My aunt still own it, and she wanted. And I might buy it from her because she want to move to Atlanta. So we could talk about that.
Okay.
So look, check this out.
Like that.
My grandfather, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to my grandfather, man. Harold Jackson, man. Look him up, man. Big jazz guy. So his whole house is the studio. So we come over there. Grandpa, I want to record this, but I don't want you to try to make us sing or try to make us do some jazz.
We just want the studio.
We just need the studio. So he promised me that that nigga had the reel to reel and all of that. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
With the reel, he had the glass. Nigga, the whole house was a studio.
It was a studio, like the glass booth.
It was a bathroom and a kitchen and all studio, nigga. It had the mics with the 3 mics for the singers. It had the keyboard set up with the drums. He had
all of that.
The whole shit. His whole house, I swear to God, was a studio.
That is crazy, man.
Wow.
When you play it back, bud, I remember we were in there. It was just like, we went from the little 8-track to like that studio. The next, we were like at Echo Sound with like a full board, just just.
But
like
hold on, we gonna get to that, Ced.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, we need to write a movie about this shit because we were some young niggas doing some live shit at this time. So remember, DJ Taz would come over. And he would play with my uncle. He would come to me and be like, "The tape is rolling." Because remember how Grandpa used to say, "Tape is rolling."
The tape is rolling.
The tape is rolling.
What songs did we record over there?
The same demo that we did at Stix' house.
Oh,
we just took the best songs and said we're gonna do these 4. It was What You Want.
Yeah, we got What You Want.
What's That You Say? Funky Worm, and it was one more. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, it was when we used that Be Real sample. See, I'm from South Central.
Yeah.
See, I'm from South Central.
I bet you my mama got that fucking tape somewhere. Somewhere that we gotta find that tape.
We were sampling Be Real back in the day. And we ended up having love with him later on.
Major.
Yeah.
I wonder if he heard that, if he heard our somebody like let him hear it, like.
I doubt that, nigga. That was late. The only person that heard that demo was Cube and Laylaw.
Yeah.
Tone Loc wouldn't even listen to it because he was so high. My dad was friends with Tone Loc and they used to smoke bud and shit and kick and watch football games. And he said Tone was budded out. My pops had just grew some fire and gave it to Tone. And Tone, they was smoking it. It was some bomb outdoor because Tone pulled a real caterpillar out the bud and was like, this is some real live shit. I swear. So look, my pops said, well, look, my son and them made this demo last night. My son made this demo last night with his group. And I want you to hear it. And Tone Loc. This is Tone Loc. Wild Thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Bless
you know,
you.
my man, you need to talk to my man right here, Laylaw. Laylaw just signed a label deal, and he looking for groups. I'm still doing my thing, basically.
Right.
Talk to Law. Law, you know, shout out Laylaw, above the law, was like, yeah, you know, he's smoking too. All right, let me hear it. So him and
It's
my pops,
casual. It's casual.
Raspy
him
voice.
and pops go up to the car, and they bumped it. And I'm gonna give y'all some more. This shit gonna be funny. How much time we got? Cause
Hey, we're good. No, we're good,
all right,
man.
all
We got some time. Yeah.
yeah, I got another 20 on me, 20. But Pete, so Tone says, I'm sorry, Law and Pops go to the car and they bump it and said, you about to die laughing. Cause they called us so this is the next day. My Pops blows me up. I think we probably got the banana chip phones with the chip in them. Or
Yeah,
somehow, or he paged me.
Old
Or he
school.
paged me.
I think we got him from Big Boy too. Oh, my bad.
But look, he paged me, right? So we was at Magic Mountain, Six Flags, nigga. We was at Six Flags and TLC was performing. Do you remember that day? We was on a highway. We couldn't get in because Magic Mountain, Six Flags was so packed because TLC was performing. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
So Pete, we're at Six Flags. Stix, me, Stix, Damone. I'm almost positive you was there, Ced. I know Kelly Anderson. Do you remember when Kelly fell in the river? Was you there when Kelly fell in the river?
Is that when I think I came with Derek Johnson.
Yeah, y'all came and met us later.
Yeah, we
Okay, so Pete, this funny shit, nostalgic. The whole highway, the 405 is packed because TLC is at Six Flags and every nigga in LA is there and every fly chick across the city had to be at Six Flags this day because it was like they would do these performances at Six Flags. They had like De La Soul. They had TLC. You knew all the broads was coming out.
Yeah,
so we mobbed for that. Like, okay, we going. So we get dressed, we fresh to death. We go up to Six Flags, and it's so packed on the highway, on the freeway, that they were like, sorry, it's sold out. It's not even no more tickets to buy. We're at capacity, and we have a line around the front. We so dog nasty thirsty. We parked on the side of the freeway, went around the back through this like creek. It's like a fucking forest and creek.
Yeah.
Straight excursion.
On the excursion trying to get some skirts. And Kelly Anderson slips and falls in this like, it's like a fucking swamp, my nigga, like algae and shit all over. We was like, oh shit.
Oh,
we were laughing so hard, bro.
Oh,
his face, he was like this high in, and he just looked like he was about to get ate by an alligator or something.
Man.
Anyway, he got algae on him. So anyway, we get across, and he washed off in the clean water. I walked like 10 steps down, and you could walk through, like hop over. I was like, you dummy, why do you even look right here? Yep. So we cross this river. We get up to the parking lot. We end up getting in Six Flags, right? So I don't know how we finessed that, but somehow we got in. My dad hits me when we get in, as soon as the shit is popping, and he's like, Bud, he talking fast, Bud, I just let Bud-in-law hear it at Tone Loc House, and where y'all at? Y'all need to come right now. And I'm like, whoa, so he just got a deal, Priority, Ice Cube, all these names is coming out. And I'm like at Six Flags trying to max some hoes and shit. I'm like, dude, Dad, we're going to have to come later or tomorrow, but can you slow down a minute? Yeah. He's like, we got to it. I played Laylaw the demo in the driveway. He loved it so much. He has a deal with Priority Records that him and Cube are doing. He wants to bring y'all to meet everybody tonight, tomorrow. That's how much he liked the demo. Ooh. And so the next day we posse up because this is like some shit, nigga. Like Laylaw of Above the Law, one of our favorite albums. Living Like Hustlers. And they talking about Ice Cube. Wait, hold on.
Right, there's a Cube. Wait a minute, yeah.
Nigga, exactly. We go to the Buck. Yep. Said I'm about to blast you from the past. We go to my house on the Buck, my parents' house. It's a monumental landmark in LA. Ice-T, Corrupt, everybody had been among Stevie Wonder. We go to the Buck, and Pop's like, all right, we're going to the studio. That's right around the corner. We go up to 59th Street. We're on 62nd. We go to 59th. Nigga, that's 3 streets over. Make a right and go up 4 houses and pull in. And that's where D-Mac lives, who did Tadal,
right.
did so. What else D-Mac do?
Tupac,
man,
Tupac,
Tupac. All Eyes on. All Eyes on Me remix with Dre.
Tupac stuff he's done, right? I know that.
Yeah, D-Mac. So look, we end up at Mac's house, and the whole shit looked like this. crates of albums, like
Oh
crates of
damn.
albums. Just his whole fucking room is just crated with fucking albums, right?
Damn.
So
Heat.
we walk in there, and you know we some cool LA niggas. We don't act too excited. Shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
this
just
shit
like, what's
right
cracking?
here.
What's up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's up,
Trying to play
homie?
it cool.
Hey,
What's
this
up,
might
homie?
this better
Yeah,
not be
what
a
up,
setup.
though?
What's cracking?
This
Hey,
nigga
no,
Law
it's
is
too
rolling
dark.
like a pound.
He had a
Well,
trash
that's not
bag.
normal. We tried
He
to
had a
pretend
trash
like it was
bag full
normal.
of
But this
what?
nigga's
Oh man, we
rolling like a
good.
pound of chronic, not no stress. Niggas was smoking stress back then, like a lot of people. This nigga had a pound of some big butted chronic and just rolling up. He might have handed every one of us our own blunt. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. He blows through like 5. So we feeling that we seeing plaques up on the walls. We're right around the corner from my mama house, tripping out that we've been around right down. We going to my grandfather's house. We done went every wrong direction, and the nucleus, fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Mothership was right in our hood.
Right up the street, huh?
Right up the street. Tupac was coming through there, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Who else was coming through there? Said Tupac. Who
Man,
else?
everybody.
Mac 10.
Exhibit, Mac 10,
Damn.
CJ Mac.
CJ
Legend, all
Mac.
legends. All legends.
I mean, we used to see Omar Epps used to come through there because
Oh,
it was,
yeah, he was a big hip hop head and a DJ.
Yeah, he used to be in
right.
LA a lot on the movie
and
shit.
Street Knowledge was
he met
down
Omar
the street.
Epps.
Cube Studio
Omar
Street Knowledge was there, and Omar used to be over there. That's just where we did. That's where we did the song with Cube, Level in Service. Was at I think it was at Street Knowledge, wasn't it, bud? It was off. What street was that off of? Was it off the Shaw?
No, it's off West Boulevard and right by the train tracks. West
That's
Boulevard.
right. Yeah, it was West Boulevard. That's
Right.
right.
It was in 60 Hood, right behind. It was in deep in like.
It was down the street, but it was just like in.
It was down the street, but it was in a more. It was like in the front hood.
Right. It was.
It was right in the swamp. But anyway, and it was close to the Centinela Parks too. Was right there, so it was always some beef. VNGs was right there. You feel me? It was like a crossroads where gangs crossed at.
literally crossed.
Literally.
But yeah,
so,
that was.
So as soon as you came out Cube Studio, you would just bounce like. Pew! But he had it all gated up and shit.
Yeah.
But we didn't go there till we did Levels in Service.
Right. That's what I said. When we did Level in Service at Street Knowledge, and I was talking about Omar Epps and he would be at the studio.
But so rewind back to D-Mac house, bro. So we get to D-Mac's house. They playing our demo. This nigga Law says, I want to sign y'all to my company, Law House Records.
Wow.
I just did something with Q. We going through priority. They're gonna distribute us.
Yeah.
And I want y'all to be my first group on my label. So we listening. But a 5-man group was a lot. So they tried to talk us into kind of over time. I'm gonna fast forward, kind of cutting Sticks and Stones out was laid on the table.
Oh.
And so
I mean, it was like how we saw it was we all came in as a crew, and there was a lot of people at that time that you did have a big crew. You had like Helter Skelter, you had Black Moon, you had, so it was pretty common to have five cats.
Exactly, they were deep. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But as people started understanding the business and the model, they were like, okay, well, if Sticks and Stones are producers, then we could get all our tracks in them, and all of us are breaking bread. They're getting bread as producers, and we're getting, as artists, and we could be independent. We could go anywhere. So that was like, we start seeing like, Wu-Tang's, eventually like Wu-Tang model, they start coming out and like, they had people on every label, everywhere.
Yeah.
We were kind of like, they were a little bit older than us, so we were coming out on the West Coast, but kind of navigating the game at the same time, like, so we never wanted to keep anyone out of the group. We were just seeing like, how can we be more
I'm not
dominant,
not us. I'm saying the label tried to sever things because they had to pay for travel and all of this shit. And we were new to the game. I think if we knew then what we know now, we would have went in there with our nuts hanging like they part of the group and this is how it's gonna work.
That's true. Right. That's true.
And they gonna produce it. We gonna
life.
Yeah. And it's funny because what's that you say when we switched it to that D? Because as soon as we walked into D-Mac's house, that nigga played that sample. You remember that? The first day that we went to D-Mac's house, they was like they was saving that beat, right?
They was like this.
They didn't know who that beat was for, but they knew what they had.
Yep.
Right. They fucking with Pac and everybody. Nah, it ain't Pac. Which
Right.
later we fucked up because Pac wanted to do the hook. But
He wanted to be on. Yeah, he did. He did.
Wait. So wait, Pac wanted to do the hook for what's that? Just say.
Yeah. Pac
yes,
was in the
dude.
Lord
studio
have
with
mercy.
us. Pac was in the studio
Don't go there
with us.
nostalgic. It makes us sick to this day.
I think that's a beautiful. No, it's a great story.
Yeah.
I
Man,
appreciate it.
the first time we had
that.
Alizé was with Pac. He was in the studio. He was in there. He knew Laylaw. He was in there. He had like a bandana tied around his head, kind of shorter a little bit.
Right.
You know, just talking. What's up, man? Y'all want some of this Alizé? Just
Yeah.
vibing with us. That's
With the
first time
shorts,
we
with the
had it.
Timberland boots.
Yeah.
Remember
I
he
think
had
it was
the
Carl
thug
Kanai
like
or
beanie
something.
on with the bangle things.
Yeah, he had that. Yep.
That's so cool.
And he respected Law. I never seen nobody respect Law like Pac.
Yeah, we was like, Law got juice, man.
Right.
He
He's got
he
juice.
respected the fuck out of Law.
Yeah.
Hey, but
juice.
he was like, I want to do that fucking hook. What's that you say about the West Coast? You got and Laylaw was like, yo, Pac, the remix, you could do it or come to the video shoot. We didn't know Pac hadn't become Pac yet. He was on his way, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you tell him about Cube when when he wanted to do it, and it was like it was our first single, and then Pac and Cube.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you about Cube too, so thank you for bringing that up, Ced.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell that story. I remember that him and Cube went and played music in the car against each other. Like they was playing songs back to back.
Wow.
Remember that?
Yep. They was exactly, man. And then we met who else was in there? What was my man's name? Eric B.
Eric
B was in the studio with us.
Wow.
Eric B
but hold up. That was when we mixed the album. Eric B was sitting right there when we did the outro, and then we did the final outro on the album. Eric B was there, and then we listened to the whole album all the way through. Do you remember that?
Yeah, man.
Because we had to put the album out so fast because it was an R&B group called Another Level.
I remember that.
That was talking about dropping, and so we had to drop our shit first.
It was the first, like our album was the next 10 songs we had done after they heard
the demo. Our album was our full demo.
Yeah, just straight boom, 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 put it out. That was it. Like
that was it.
Yeah, man.
Real talk.
Yeah.
After that 3-song demo, we did What's That You Say over the other beat.
Yeah.
They were so hyped on it and ready to put it out. They was like, okay, where the rest of the album at? Right. And this other group, fuck them, we about to put this shit out. So we started doing On Deck. We just started doing shit that we had in our head. And D-Mac had beats. Stix and Stones came with a show shot. The shit just started falling together. And when we that story about Pac and Cube to me said is so unique. Man. Because they were young. Them dudes, if we was 16, 17, 18, they was 23. Yeah, they was 23. They was 22. Pac was 22.
Okay.
Yeah, Cube was older though.
Cube was older.
Cube was probably like closer to 30 or something like.
So think about these young cats, right? And Pac had more energy than Cube, but Cube was playing some shit. He played Bop Gun. Remember that?
Oh, of course. Goodness.
Yeah. They said, he played Bop Gun in the Lexus when the Lexus 4-door was new. Cube played Bop Gun, and the shit was so hard, raw, it hadn't even been mixed yet.
Right.
And Pac was sitting there, and George Clinton was on that shit.
Yeah, man. Dude. I remember we was right out there at Echo Sounds right there.
We was the classic Echo Sound, where all the history was made. You could look up so much history at Echo Sound. So we was in one room, and it would be like, shit, who in the other room? Always somebody in the room next to you that you want to peek over to see and shit. Like,
who's over there? Who's over
like,
there?
Like, yo, Eric B and Rakim over there. Oh,
right.
De La Soul over there.
Yeah.
But it would be West
That's
Coast.
Amazing.
More so West Coast groups. But no, Eric B was there. What am I saying?
That's crazy.
Pharcyde, whoever, right? So anyway, they playing music back to back, and I remember Pac played some shit. I don't know if it was what was that album before All Eyes on Me? It was
Brenda Had a Baby.
Strictly for my niggas. Strictly for my niggas and some of the Thug Life album.
Right.
He was playing different joints, and he would play more shit than Cube, and he had the energy like, nigga, but wait till I put this shit out. His energy was, and we was shooting hoop because Echo Sound had the hoop court, so their cars are parked. They're playing music in Cube's Lexus with CDs. That was when CDs were new.
Yeah, you could burn a CD straight from the studio. You could
burn the CD and listen to it. That was some new shit.
Put it in the car.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so they was putting it into the car, and we like, oh, they bumping, but we can't even believe we're making an album, Cube is down with us, or we're down with him rather. He's putting his name on our shit, and we're gonna end up doing a song with him.
Man.
He's playing shit with Pac right here. Laylaw's from Above the Law, the fucking one of the dopest albums out of Ruthless Records.
Yep.
And so we in the studio, and the shit is going on. And every day that we made a record, they would mix it down and get it ready for the album. Some people from Priority or A&R would show up, earn money. Remember that?
Yeah, Earn. What up,
Earn will
money?
fall through the studio. And remember Bob, the rock dude with the straight hair?
The engineer.
The engineer.
Our engineer.
Bob, engineer, anybody you could think of in hip hop, nigga. He did everybody's shit.
Wow.
It wasn't one person you could name that he didn't do. Oh, I remember Pac had just did the song with Breed next door one day when we was working. Remember, I gotta get yours.
I gotta get yours.
Gotta get mine.
Gotta get mine.
Gotta
get yours.
Yo, they did that shit next, and then it was on the box.
Yeah, that was a track right there.
Less than a month.
That was a banger.
Yeah, that's right.
They did the song, and it was on video when we was finishing our album. We was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, and so,
wow.
Man, I love the rhythm that this combo's going in. And I love the energy, man. I appreciate the energy. A quick question. Now that we're still talking about the album, how did the Pharcyde come together? Because I know that Pharcyde's featured on. How did that come about, man? Because
who puts Cube and Pharcyde together?
But that's what I'm saying.
We do.
Yo, I'm gonna have a drink with y'all. Do y'all mind if I have a drink with y'all?
Go ahead, bud.
Go for it. Of course.
Same management. We had our manager's name was Suave, and he managed Tone and he managed the Pharcyde.
Wow.
And, then he was introduced to us through Laylaw, and then he started to roll with us, pick us up on the road as like road tours. Our tour manager, and he's like our everyday manager, and he's part of the West Side Tribe. So anyway, Pharcyde was managed by him, and
shout out Suave Smooth.
Yeah, it was just that was his group. We were his group. We would open up doing shows for them. It was just a lot of love. Then we had to deal with Cube, and he was like, "Hey, my other group, man, you guys come down. Let's do this." We did a little freestyle.
West Side Tribe is like one of the biggest crews from LA. Battle Cat, a bunch of like
Battle Cat.
What's the other DJ? Of course, Tone Loc. So Suave was from West Side Tribe, and Laylaw's down with West Side Tribe. He brought in Suave to manage us, and he was managing Pharcyde. And
and that's pretty much how it came together. And then we would, like I was saying, we would open up. We just became like an extended family. If the Pharcyde had a show,
travel together a lot.
Yeah, we would travel.
Wow. Hey, guess who the fucking bodyguard was? Big Boy from LA Radio Power 106.
Are you serious?
Boy.
Yeah.
It was him?
Was the bodyguard.
He was big. I remember he was big back in the day.
Big Boy. I remember, I'll never forget the story about Big. He gave me some game when we were in Oakland. We were going to a Cube show. We was all getting ready to go. He's like, look, you keep your VIP passes, your artist pass, and then you sell those on the side, make some extra cash because they already know that you the artist when you come through this gate. I'm like, yeah, man. Okay.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah, he was a hustler, man. And we had love in Oakland, man. 40 always had E40 had love for us. We were in the original was that 500 with the Loonies.
That was our best market.
Wait, you said you were on the original. Say that again.
We were in the original video, the original version of 500 with the Loonies.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. No wonder.
There's two versions.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two versions.
No,
the original and then the
video. I got 500. The original version. That's me playing dominoes. I think it's me, you, and Stitcho, right?
Yeah, and then we right there at the table, and
no wonder you guys look so damn familiar.
Yeah, man, we had love in the Bay, man. Since this day, Yuck is still cool with us, man. I haven't seen them in a minute, but
it's crazy. The reason why I mentioned the Pharcyde as well, Fat Lip has become a homie through IG. We connected. We're supposed to be doing something together.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the year, so it's kind of cool. It's special that y'all rocked with them, and you said you connected with them, and that's beautiful. Man.
Shout out Lip.
Shout out to Fat Lip, man.
Fat Lip, Trey,
all of them. Booty Brown, Imani.
Yeah. Me and Brown actually did have some unreleased music. We did probably. I got like an EP, like 5 songs that's just never been released that we did together. He produced them. It was just some Ced solo stuff.
Y'all gotta release that. I'll support, man. Let's go.
All right, I'm thinking about getting.
Yeah, I've seen the music, bro. You can look up the Party Time soundtrack. It got a lot of all of our music. Another Level. It got Twice solo stuff. It got Bam solo stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We got a lot of albums, and I think that's what I was like, we need to just. We were talking. We were on a group chat the other day, and it was like, amongst, me, Bam, Stinjo, we probably have, I think, at least 10 albums, man.
Hell,
like
goodness.
Complete, like,
goodness gracious.
40, 50 songs.
Bro, here goes all of our shit right here. Let me get, this is how many projects.
Let's see that. I want to see that. Look at that.
This is all my shit. And,
look at that.
And some Another Level in there too. But I mean,
that's amazing.
Himalaya album. Look, Himalaya album co-starring Ice-T, Corrupt, Roscoe, Miss Toy, Yuck Mouth, Papa LQ, Fastball, Cellini, Mr. International, Stinjo-Matic, Ced Twice, Baby S, and Drew Down.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's independent.
Man. I think it's just the right situation. I mean, we still. It's kind of like fine wine. Like, you just store it up, and it's just getting better. And I think could be a situation we can get a good distribution situation, and we could put it all out there and just. We
all went in some paths in life and did different things. Ced doing a lot of acting and stuff. And
really? Okay.
Dabbled into the real estate world, but I think it is time for us to really. We did a lot of hard drive hustling. I think we didn't put out a lot of the music that we could have and maybe even should have. But the time is now. Fuck should have. I think that what Russ is doing, what I see these young cats like Russ, who are putting their shit out on their own without a label.
Like that he'd be your little brother.
Same thing. Yeah.
Probably, but whatever. Shit. Hey, I just like the way that they owning they shit, and I felt like we got the short end of the stick when it came to contracts. We didn't make no bread, and that's why cats like Stix started doing real estate. He was like, man, I'm smart. Fuck that music shit. That's fun and all. I'll keep throwing y'all beats and shit, but I'm over here doing these mortgages. Y'all trying to keep me out the group anyway. But
it was a different time though. Like,
it was a different time.
It was a totally different time.
Dude, it's like, for instance, when I looked at they had the New Edition story.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, my goodness, I thought that they were just blown up, and then they showed like, nah, even their contracts were shady, and their group,
they were shafted.
I mean, not even. Yeah, but just not knowing the business, and that's just how it was at that time. You had to, you had what you had, and then
we made a classic album.
You got more as you went. That was the structure.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So it's a different model now. You just go straight
to the consumer.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, if you guys start, I want to manifest in Another Level, a new album or just a project coming up. That'll be amazing. And you guys come out with some merch. I'll definitely support on the merch level as well, man, because I love to do that. Of course. And I gotta ask y'all, gentlemen. It would only be it's only right to ask y'all, gentlemen, as I ask every guest that's on SlickBlast RapCast. 3. When Ced gets back on, I'll ask you first. All right, Bambino. Dead or alive? It could be a producer, an MC, a composer, anybody in music. Dead or alive? Who is Bambino first? So that way Ced has a chance to get back on. Who are you working with? If they reached out to you this weekend, you could take your time because it's tough. There's a lot of legends. So producer, MC, breakdancer, composer, anybody. Who would you work with on a project? A dream collab? I know it's tough because there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Let me think. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
So
somebody, you know what? I would pick a dope producer MC like a DJ Quick or a Pharrell.
Okay.
Or somebody that could jump in as an artist, because I'm a groupie. Even though I've done 7 solo albums minimum.
You like doing groups?
I like doing groups because that's how I started. I like the vibe of being in the studio.
Yep.
I like the vibe of bouncing off of people's energy.
Right.
I like I just like energy. And I like making energy with people and creating something and sitting back and being like, oh, I respect people that can go in by themselves and just make history.
Yes.
I'm a fan of music first.
Absolutely.
So when I do music now, I like to enjoy it. When I'm having fun, I make the best music. And so when I'm by myself, I overthink shit. That's just me personally.
Okay.
So if I was to work with anybody, if I could, I would say damn, if I had a choice.
There's so many people,
Yeah,
man.
I like
Dead
high
or
tech.
Alive said I gave him
I
3.
like high tech, damn. But maybe
I was
somebody
listening to High
like
Tech the other day, man. I swear,
maybe like
2 days
Timberland,
ago.
bro. Timberland
Oh,
or Pete Rock. I don't know if I would go
you
hip
just
hop or what.
mentioned 2. You just mentioned great. Yeah.
Somebody that I could go in and make a. You said a project, motherfucker. I need to make a project. Who I'm going in with? I need
Yep.
Quick. I need Timberland. I need Pete Rock. I need somebody
Woo.
that's gonna go in and make classics like when they did Nas album. Remember how they just put the right producers together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
The Mount
that was
Rushmore.
totally different. Yeah, when they did that whole that
I
was
miss that, man. I think
all on the
artists
East
sometimes
Coast
I'm like,
because you
why
know.
do y'all come with whack albums? Y'all are like, and no offense, but even the Drakes and Kanye's, I can't. Their old shit is classic. Some of
Yeah.
their new shit, I'm like, what if they went and got a beat from Timberland, one from Timberland,
Yeah,
one
they're like we already did
from
that.
DJ Premier,
Yep.
one from
Oh,
Pharrell, one from, and just did 12 songs. They
Yep.
would all be fire.
Yep.
Instead of making 22 songs of you looking in the mirror and thinking your shit is dope when it's really
I
not
know,
that dope.
man. Oh my God, that's too funny.
Oh man, hold on, man, hold on.
All right,
Hey,
I'm sorry, man. That's just Bam. That's not another level. That's Bambino's opinion.
hey,
So
I
go
like
ahead,
it.
Ced. Your turn.
All right, yeah, said Dead or Alive. It doesn't matter. It could be producer, MC, composer, anybody in music. Dream scenario
I
project.
mean, oh man, I couldn't narrow it down to 3 because there's so many dope producers.
Yeah.
But I think of some similar like like your name, like nostalgia. I would just remember, like I would definitely want to work with. I would want to be from Diamond D. I just
Woo!
remember Diamond D, man. We used to be in the Jeep and Stinjo's Jeep. And we just, doom, doom, and I went for mine. Doom, doom, doom. I mean, his beats was just crazy.
Ahead of its time.
Yeah, man. I would want to work with him for sure.
Okay, that's dope.
That's dope.
And
First pick.
shoot, man. Let me see who else. Who else are dope? I mean, there's so many dope guys.
Dilla. There's Dilla. There's
Yeah, Dilla's dope. Remember, we had some tracks from JD. Remember
wait,
that
what?
Suave was playing for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had tracks from JD because
JD did everybody in this.
JD did what did he do for the Pharcyde drop or something like
Yeah,
that?
he
What
did
song
drop and he did
he
running
did
as well.
drop and running. So during that time,
Yeah.
like Suave was our manager too. So we used to be rolling on JD beats all the time. We was rolling on digging in the crates.
Yeah.
We was like, anything that
Damn.
came through, we was like listening
Damn.
to it.
That's true.
Yeah, man. We it was a couple. I remember when they had said he got sick, but I remember we used to listen. I'm gonna call Swab, be like, "Yo, man, what them JD beats I used to play for? You got the cassette somewhere around there somewhere."
Right.
But
that's super cool.
let's see, man,
I know it's
would
hard.
just, I know it is hard for 3. I would just,
I can see Stevie Wonder with y'all.
Stevie Wonder on it.
Stevie Wonder rocking with Another Level. I can see that happening.
Hey,
The harmonica. Come on now.
Hey,
talking
Steve,
about your mom.
happy birthday to my mom on her 50th birthday on her couch.
Happy birthday, mom.
Blessings to your mother.
Now, that was a while back. Mom's is 60 now, but he on her 50th birthday, he came to the house and sang "Happy Birthday." I'm about to upload it to my YouTube channel because I just found the tape. Nigga, Stevie Wonder in our living room singing "Happy Birthday."
Are you kidding me?
To my mom. I'm about to look under Bambino's World on YouTube in a couple days. I'm gonna upload that shit.
Goodness.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead, y'all.
I mean, I like the Pharrells, Timberlands.
I could
I like Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats is dope.
Man, I like Swiss.
Yep. Underrated.
Yeah, I just man, who else? I would like to do a project. I would like kind of like how Bino was saying, if you just as an artist have that energy or that the dopest producers want to come work with you.
Yeah,
that I would be open to whoever, man. You know what I'm saying? That's necessarily, I wouldn't want to bring back anybody. I know I would want to track with Diamond D, but I'd be like, man, I want to work with the greatest. Whoever is the greatest at that time, do that.
I couldn't imagine coming to some of the beats that we got a lot of dope producers. Shout out to D-Mac, shout out to DK.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mosey, who's dope. Rest in peace, Stix. We had a lot of dope producers, no question. but I couldn't imagine having a big budget and being able to just hear a DJ Premier beat or a high tech or like
anything is possible.
Yeah, it's possible, and I think we could
Yeah.
do it. I think we would murder it so hard, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
never, you know, it's funny because we would listen back to our projects and we were always like, the quality of it, it just sound great. It's kind of like we just needed to get we just needed the right like distribution, I would think, like marketing, because we're you know, we're good at promoting ourselves, you know, but we're like more like artists, like go in the cave and come out with an album, and now here you run with it, like you know.
You go.
And
that's where it came from, though.
Yeah.
I really wish we would have hustled the independent market more. See, we came from LA. LA is the biggest market in the nation. Everybody
huge.
comes to Hollywood last because that's
right.
Once you make it to Hollywood.
It's the hardest market to break a record in because
that's
you know,
for sure.
People don't
people
don't know that when you go to other markets, they say so. I think that was where we have problems independent wise, because people will say, well, they're not playing it in LA yet. And we're like, well, a major label
from LA, yeah.
LA, where other small markets, when you came from there, smaller artists would get played on the radio station because they were in a smaller market and it was easier to pay your way in or touch the right person and get played. LA is all payola. So it's a really tough place to shine from. And I feel like we still shine even without music out. You know, people reach out to us and people know who we are because, like you said, is that we set trends as far as gear. People used to diss the only diss we had was all y'all talk about is money, hoes, and clothes.
And then Biggie came out like a year later and was like,
same thing.
All that, you know,
the whole game turned into money, hoes, and
exactly. What are they talking about?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Time.
At that time, it was more conscious. It was either conscious, it was backpack, or gangster. And I felt like people just had to find a reason to diss you. And we would say, I look back, we were some young, pretty boys. They was like, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all got the record deal, y'all cracking, y'all popping. And we was like, nigga, battle then, what's up? Well, you know, we was little lions. And I hate though, Ced. Now we're looking back at some young
we were already so far ahead, but we should have just stayed focused on where we were going. We kind of got sucked into the, you know, but we were young and we was like, oh, what? Keep it real. You know, that was the vibe.
God took us on a journey I don't take back for nothing.
Right. Oh man, it is such a blessing for real.
It is truly a blessing.
Truly. Just to even have the experiences and I think that for whatever reason, yeah, man. Maybe I still believe that it's something out there for us. Like, you know, that it's still out there in the universe, a big nugget of course of greatness that we had stashed somewhere,
we left sitting in fibers and we left
it's there for the taking. It's there.
Yeah.
So this is one thing I've noticed about the album Anotha Level. It was because you guys mentioned every genre, backpack, gangster, you know,
on another level.
It was literally another level. It was versatile. It was basically, you had vegan, you had meat, you had paleo, like if that makes any sense. A combination of all of that into one. It was a nice mesh, and where it was abstract flavor, and then it was like chill vibes and just kicking it at the beach. It was every song was for every genre of life in every situation.
I agree.
Yeah. So
it was soulful. It had gangster. It had player. It had for the girls.
Lyricism.
We had lyricism.
You guys had lyricism.
Yeah, man, we did. Man. And I think we were one of the first groups that were like, I think that what we were doing, like, it was like everyone was trying to find out that merge of West Coast gangster with hip hop. Like the Pharcyde was there, Souls was there. Then we were kind of like, we got
alcoholics
as well.
We got Cube, you know, the licks. And I think that actually now, I think Kendrick is actually the one who was able to do that years later from the West Coast to pull off that hip hop, but still have like a gangster, you know, Dre back in it, but still a lyricist, but like taking lyricism mainstream. And that's been like a 20-year grind to try to get that done or more, you know? Huh?
Find another AM.
Man.
No, Kendrick, that was a great analogy, Ced. I agree totally, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah, because Kendrick really did it, and he did it for hip hop, and he did it for the streets.
Yeah. Like,
Compton.
Definitely.
yeah, exactly. But he was a lyricist. He's like the type of cat that we came out that be, trying to battle and
Yeah.
freestyle ciphers. I remember
Yep.
cats used to want to, because how we got put on, we just, we got a pass with Cube, but we didn't, we had love with people at Good Life, but we didn't have to go through that lane. We didn't have to go up in there and battle. We didn't. It was just like, boom.
Yeah.
And cats was
Natural.
like, yo, man, these cats, jump like that. Like,
Hey,
Right.
Law saw in us what we had. He saw the light.
yeah,
He saw the
man.
gym that we were, and he was like, y'all don't gotta go through the Chitlin circuit. Fuck that, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all my
We going.
first
I
like
remember, dude. He used to always tell us, talk like you know, rap like you know,
Yep.
talk big. Remember that, bud? He'd be like,
Mhm.
nah, man. Rap, no, just
Laylaw,
talk like you got it. Like,
is one of my mentors. Said, you know that.
Yeah.
Law put me under his wing, so to speak, man. When we started popping off, what's that you say? We went to a Cube video in Vegas.
Oh
And
yeah, I remember that.
and all y'all was up doing whatever, or gambling, fucking around. And Law said, I was the only one that went with Law. Law was like, bam, come with me. Or he came and got me. I don't know what happened. Or I know I had the fake ID and
You
shit.
probably had some weed.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, bud, come with me.
But look,
Get this
Laylaw
second
come get the little Bambino. And I'm 16 years old, and I'm gambling with Brian Turner, the owner of Priority Records.
Yeah.
We at the High Rollers Suite. Is at Caesar's Palace. I'm like 16, 17 years old, right? I got a little beard though, so they're not saying nothing because he's spending so much bread. You know what I mean?
Huh? Yeah.
Brian Turner's spending he got $1,000 chips stacked up with a little bunny with big tits. And he said, listen, if you guys go platinum, I'm going to rent the whole top of this Caesar's Palace and we're going to do your platinum party here. And I was like, bet, we going platinum. Let's do it, And
I remember that. Yeah.
And I'll never forget that moment because it was the first time I ever sat at a blackjack table and talked about some of the most bossiest shit a person could ever discuss. And that experience alone really set my mind on heights in life. Just like, yo, I'm ready.
Reach for the stars. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fitting myself with people doing shit.
Right.
It was just a blessing. The journey was a blessing. It's still a blessing to see how it's manifesting in different ways now. We still rock with Law. Just went to his birthday party at Cheesecake Factory. Tone Loc, everybody was there.
That's
so
cool.
We play a special part in hip hop, and it's an honor for us to have been a part of hip hop's history.
Right, and to be recognized and remembered for what we did. So I appreciate you for sure.
Definitely, man.
Wanted to give us our flowers.
Pleasure.
Damn, that's dope.
Man. God bless.
That feels good from the heart. Like, thank you. Like that was
dope. for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely, man. That, like I said, this is it's been great, man. I love your guys' energy. Man, it's like just kicking it with the boys. You know what I mean? It's just I love your energy. So I appreciate your good spirits and
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. And before we bounce out, there's a thing that I've been doing. This is before Disney's What If. I've been doing this way before this. So it's called Mix and Match. It's hip hop mix and match. I would love to have y'all on with Stinjo next time he's available.
Cool.
And so it's 4 heads. It's a list of 10. Y'all can go wild with it. I'm talking. I'll give you an example. Another Level and the Pharcyde full album produced by Jay Dilla, Battle Cat. High Tech.
Yeah.
Rick Rubin.
Oh, Rick Rubin is hard too. Ooh.
Okay, so you come up with a list of 10. You could do a duo. You could do trios. You could do groups, super groups. You mix and match whoever the hell you want. You could even throw in like singers, opera singers. It's called mix and match for a reason.
And, we want Rick Rubin and Rihanna.
You know who my favorite artist is of all time? You'll never guess.
I'll go ahead.
It ain't even hip hop.
Okay, let me try to guess.
Rest in peace, Bob Marley. But besides Bob Marley, it's Dave Matthews, who's right here. I would give Dave Matthews his flowers. Yo, that dude's lyricism, his fucking shows sound better than his albums. And it took me a while. My pops tried to get me on him for the longest, and it was some of the songs sounds too like folky or whatever. But when you get into the vibe, you see his band is real soulful.
Yeah,
music, but his lyrics are about life and about
profound
life, love, Um,
Hey,
honoring
bud.
honoring every day like it's your last. Don't burn the day because you might not get it. That song, Don't Burn the Day. Listen, he talks about smoking J's, but a lyricist, I don't give a fuck. Dave Matthews lyrics. So that's who I would add on my project. Like,
I like that.
Dave, that motherfucker's out of here. And lastly, my favorite fucking MC, Black Thought. If I could do something with the Roots.
Oh, Black Thoughts is hard, man.
He's the best. Isn't he? He's the baddest man on planet Earth? Can we agree?
Man,
right now.
His Funk Flex freestyle made me want to.
Oh man, nah, I can't never retire, but nah, he's dope.
No, his Funk Flex freestyle to me is the epitome of what hip hop is about.
Yeah. Hey, listen up. Right here, you guys, it says on Wood Chop Vinyl, he was at, were there any features that didn't make your album? I think that would have been like Pac wanting to be on the.
Yeah, they were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah. So Wood Chop Vinyl.
It,
it's on. I just see it in the feed right
there.
Yeah,
it says
Wood Chop Vinyl.
Yeah, were there any features that didn't make your album? Yeah, they were describing that earlier, but you could reiterate it.
No, we didn't record anything.
We didn't record, but Pac did want to do the hook for What's That You Say.
But we should have let Pac. Hey, we should have let Pac demo that hook
and just had it for later, huh? We could
save it. Just save it, right?
Yeah. Is that singly? Is that
you know what? Stix was the main one against it because Stix did the hook, and that was that was the only way that was the only song that Stix and Stones had any vocals on.
Wow!
And so it was hard for Stix to give up that, but Stix was like, "Okay, well, me and Pac could do it." Who is Stix MC?
I love listening, boy, Stix, man.
That nigga was a strong spirit, boy.
He was.
That nigga was strong.
He was.
Yeah.
And he probably would have been ready to squad too.
I seen him
like, nah, that's I'm hey,
I'm gonna tell one more story before we go.
Absolutely.
Stix socked Magic from Done Deal Records. Done Deal is these niggas from 8-9 gangsters in LA. They like one of the deepest Crip hoods in LA. They used to rob everybody. And Magic knows my cousin Flint. And he was talking to me in Billboard Live in the club, and Stix was hyped in the club. He was like, "Bam, we about to do this," and he was slapping me. And then Magic came up like, "Cuz, that's my little homie. Why you touching on him like that?" And that nigga Stix said, and socked Magic from like one of the biggest Crip hoods in LA, and they whole crew like came in like, whoa.
Man.
And Stix and his frat boys caught the business, and I tried to break it up. And Stix caught a couple two pieces. I finally broke the shit up, and it turned into some real shit. He couldn't believe it. And Stix was a lion, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's a square-looking cat. And one of the most gangster niggas from LA came up to him, and he looked, and he said, and then got bum rushed by like 50 niggas. I got hit in the back of the head. I got socked in the back of the head, like, boop.
And then you start running.
Said,
let me get to the car. Let me get out of this place.
Said, tell the truth about my character, bro.
Oh, come on, Bino. Come on, man. You know
that ain't me.
Hey, we ain't talking about. We trying to keep it quiet, bro.
I know, but wait. My point is, Stix was a strong spirit, and now funny story with Stix. I forgot what led into that, but anyway, rest in peace. I love you, brother.
It was that Hennessy. That's what led you.
Yeah. And you didn't see the Jader I had before that?
I saw that.
Yeah. Feeling good. You're feeling good.
Yeah. I'm about to go have a drink out tonight too, man. I'm about to jump in the Uber right now.
Where you headed, man? I'm gonna link up with you. Where you headed?
Are you going? You want to link up?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk afterwards. But
I like that. Do it. Definitely. Hey, brothers. So, all right, man, I'm going to let you guys do your thing. Man, it's been a pleasure having you guys on, man. And once again, man, I do appreciate this conversation, man. We definitely got to do this again, and we'll bring Stenjo in the mix. And
get on. So your show with the 10 things, you never finished your point. Did we cut you off? We be talking a lot. What was the, so you're doing a show. and it's 10 people. What happened to that part?
It's all good, man. Hey, it's your platform, man.
You start telling Lincoln's story.
You can talk as much as you want, man. This is what it's about.
Don't get me started, nigga.
It's a safe space, man.
I'll start venting on this.
Tell us about the 10, man.
All right,
so your thought, please.
All right, so look, it's a list of 10. It's called Hip Hop Mix and Match. All we're doing is us four, basically Stenjo, and then we break down our list of 10 tracks. And basically it'll be, for example, Redman and Fife, produced by Dilla. And then the second one will be Tupac and Prince, produced by Sheila E. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope.
So you're just mixing and matching.
Make it like the dopest mixtape you could come up with, or
exactly. But you're just, but
like you're throwing ideas out there.
Yeah, you're making it into a group.
Hey, man, I would want to work with Prince.
So
if he would play some of those original, like,
is it us make? So we decide these artists come together, and this is like a manifestation of what that song would be.
Correct. It's like fantasy football of hip hop.
Fantasy music.
Yeah.
Dope about an idea like that. If you put the right little combos together, those artists will be like, "Yo, we should really do that shit." Because
you know what's crazy? We've already done 21 of those shows, mix and match, and it's been great, man. Because like even Master Ace, I had on Master Ace, and I said, "How about Master Ace and Missy Elliott?" And then because that's one of the artists that he wants to work with.
Yeah.
And then I was like, manifest it, mix and match. He's like, oh yeah. So that's the thing, like you said, you start getting thoughts when you come up with these ideas. It comes together. You know what I mean?
What's that cause? What was that cause? And what was his big record? Cause of a digital.
Start moving around.
What was that big
my battery's getting low.
No, you're good. Hey,
a song that would be dope to remix with Missy.
Woo!
Cars. What's
dope?
That song, I can't think of it right now.
Sock It to Me. I can't stand the
rain. With the cars that does with the cars.
Cars with the booming system.
Oh yeah.
Master Ace.
Master Ace. Cars. Something about the cars.
No. With the cars that bump. I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Was Born to Roll?
Yeah.
Born to Roll. Born to Roll. Yeah.
Bro, Born to Roll.
I know.
Yo, that like a new version of that Timberland with Missy on it.
There you go, mix and match. You already got the concept.
Right.
Hey, Kurok Ski, real quick, of the Fat Boys. He's the homie as well. He's on, and he's a fan, man. So
yo, what up, man? Peace.
From the Fat Boys?
Yeah, Kurok Ski.
Man, Kurok Ski. Yo, man, love, dude.
Much love.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, thank you, bro.
Thank you for inspiring us, cause you, man, watching them movies and watching y'all do your albums.
Oh yeah, man.
Y'all were like, y'all made hip hop great.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yep.
I made hip hop like a household name.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Much respect.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. Just I had to throw that out there because I just saw his name on right now, so I thought that would have been cool, you know?
Yeah, man. Word up, man.
Yo, it's what a legend, bro. People don't get their flowers enough in this game because those cats built hip hop. It's like $1 trillion industry, bro. And Ski is one of the people that's the reason why it's that big, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. No, seriously, I remember watching the Fat Boys. They were doing movies.
Yeah.
They was doing real hip hop. It was,
Absolutely.
Bro, they was doing real disorderlies and all that.
Yeah,
Disorderlies.
that's what I'm saying. Like before
you
shouldn't play.
Come on.
Same level, yeah.
Yeah.
Fame status.
Come on, bro.
Man.
I missed that movie at the theater with popcorn, nigga. We was watching that shit, no question. Like, what's up with the hip hop artists doing movies? You never see that no more. Like a good movie. It's always like the trap and the dope sell.
It's low budget now.
Like it's no good movies.
Yeah,
like
I'm not feeling it. Yeah. Class Act was on. I was watching Class Act. I was like, oh my god, they don't make movies like this anymore. Remember
that
Yeah, they switched. Remember they switched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did some fucking great movies.
Yes,
House
they did.
Party. Come on, Martin came from that.
Yeah, he did.
He was the DJ. He was
Cube really he really made the most of the movie shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out DJ Pooh. Could have probably
done. Yeah. Hey, but you don't know a story. Let me tell you this story on Pooh and Deadly Threat.
Nigga, he lived in your business. He lived in your building, nigga. When we was
you trying to steal my thunder, man? I'm trying to tell my story, man.
I'm saying, you act like I don't remember shit, nigga.
You remember we used to play basketball at 9-8?
Act like Threat went downstairs,
I
nigga.
didn't even tell my story, man. Yeah, DJ Pooh and Deadly
Threat was from Watergate, and DJ Pooh
man,
lived downstairs, and King T used to be over there. And we used to be like, King T downstairs, nigga, for real. He down there right now.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
All right, I got to go. I love you, niggas.
Love you too, my brother.
All right. Peace, man.
Hey, God bless, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all go out. Be safe, all right?
All right, brother.
Peace. I
Appreciate
want
you,
to
All
share
right,
man.
this.
peace.
Thank
Let
you
me know
again.
what
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you.
You got it. All right, brothers.
All right,
Yes,
peace.
sir. Peace. All right. So we got the gentleman. All right. That was a great, I love their energy. Real cool dudes. The iconic, Another Level. Thank you again, Bambino Brown and Ced Twice. And Stenjo, hopefully we can have you on and we'll do hip hop mix and match. All right. I'll archive this for anybody that didn't get a chance to see it. Kurakski, thank you again for being on, brother. We appreciate that. And Another Level, they love you. So you guys are legends. I'll be posting this. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe. Happy holidays. Everybody have a good Christmas. And always hip hop forever, okay? Support SlickBlast RapCast. Please follow if you're not. And everybody that's been on, we appreciate you being on. Give it a follow if you guys haven't. I am the Balkan Nostalgic, and we'll do this again soon. And this is SlickBlast RapCast. Peace.